Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to see some more concepts of test case design section in test sheet, which will enhance your experience while working with this while working with this test sheet section, right? So in this we have a first functionality like the complete instance. So when we use this complete instance, right, so this complete instance we use when you wanted to update your instance combinations, right? So let's consider one example. You have generated your test sheet with all data sets, right? You have generated your instances. Now if I'll find later on that my attribute has added with some more instances. In that case, instead of doing the generate instances, I'll choose the complete instance. Why? Because when you choose the generate instance, the duplicate instances are going to be created for the same. So that's why we choose this complete instance instead of generate instance. Let me show you the problem why we are using this, why we are not using the generate instance. Let's move to the Tosca, and in Tosca I have one test sheet. Let me generate the instance first. So let me generate the instance through the linear expansion, and we'll have the 5 combinations, the 5 scenarios we have created, right? All right. If later on I have find out that this user ID instances has added one more instance, that is UAT user credential, right? So I'll use this one. I have added one user ID, one credential for UAT people, right? So this is added, right? And this is not yet used because this is in a bold character. So so if you go and again generate the instance, what you are going to see right now, you are having the 5 combinations, right? The 5 scenarios. And if you do the generate instance again in order to utilize this UAT email ID, see what is happened, right? So this already created scenarios are created again. So this means when you do the generate instance, the duplicates are going to be created, right? We don't want this. Instead, although this UAT is used in your scenario, in your data set, but this is not what we want. This creates the duplicates. Unnecessary test cases are going to be increased due to this. So that's why I'll choose and Tosca recommends you to choose the complete instance, right? So just right click on this test sheet, and there is an option you see complete instance. Click on this complete instance and choose the same method. I'll choose the linear expansion because I chose previously also. So these 5 were there and one more is added, that is for this UAT, this credential, the UAT Watson, right? So this you can see in a new scenario is created with this instance, right? So this is when we use a complete instance, right? Okay, and this complete instance you can use at the test sheet level, at the class level, or at the attribute level also. Okay, so the next thing is how to generate and how to generate the combination with some specific attributes, right? See, let me give you one example, explain you with this example. If let's suppose let me delete this one, let me delete this one, start from the sketch. So now I have created one test sheet, and I just wanted to combine these 2 attributes. I wanted an instances for this test sheet for only user ID and login message, right? So what I do in that case, I can generate that things by just selecting the attributes that you want to combine, right? I just wanted to combine this user ID and login message. I'll use these 2 and I'll click and generate the instances. If I'll choose this one, the password thing is not going to be there in dataset and in combinations also. If I'll select this and I'll choose the linear expansion, see it has created the test sheet, and in test sheet, see this is reflecting in a bold character. So that means only the selected attributes I have used, right? this is when we have to create a data set for an specific attributes, right? Okay, so this shows that the age and residence has been used. So this is why this is in a known not in bold character. We didn't choose the gender in our combination, so that's why it is in a bold character. All right. So the next thing is you can generate the specific instance also, like we did for the attributes. We generated the instances for the particular specific attributes. We can also do with these instances also. So let me show you how you can do. Let me quickly delete this one. Let me show you for the instances. See, if I'll choose the instances, I have selected the instances dev1 and the production. I have chooses the password, and I have selected this logged in and this one. So I have selected some specific instances in particular attributes, right? And I just wanted to create a data set for this particular instances, right? So just select these instances, right click on the test sheet and generate the instances with your any combination method. See, oh okay, let me correct myself. Just select the again just select the values and right click and generate the instances with the linear expansion, right? So this is going to be created. You can see now, unfortunately I have clicked on the test sheet, but you have to click on the instances and then generate the instances, right? So I have selected the first one and the third one, so it has been used. The second and fourth hasn't been used, so that's why in the bold. I haven't selected the last login message also, so this is why this is also didn't use. Let me show you quickly once more. Okay, if I have just selected the QA 1 password and login message 2, right? And I just click on this generate instance with the linear combination. Okay, linear combination is not possible because I have not chosen the straight through. Let me choose the straight through. I just wanted to create an instance for this dev one, so I'll select it straight through thing for the linear combination, and I'll generate the thing. I'll select the method and it will be created, right? So go to the test sheet. See, one straight through path has been generated. I haven't used the three instances for the email ID. I haven't used the these two login message instances for the login message, right? So this is how you can create your data sets for any specific value ranges for the attributes. This will be very useful when you do the smoke testing, or when there is any specific testing is performed on any feature. You just select the combination and validate it. This is the example that we just discussed. This has selected the greater than 25, less than 25, and the male and the city and suburbs. So this is why the equal to 25, the female and non-binary hasn't been used, right? So this is the benefit of using Tosca, that on the single page you can identify, like saying that this equal to 25. I haven't created any data set for the female. For the non-binary, I haven't created any data set. This is the beauty of Tosca's design, right? And the next thing is how to propagate the instances. All right, so this propagate instances we will use in our test sheet in order to add any specific instances combination to your test sheet. And see, in previous things also, to generate the specific instances, or to generate any selective instances, or if any instances has been added, then to complete the instances we use the same thing. But what is the difference between this propagate instance and the previous things? So this propagate instances, we are not going to use any combination method. So instead of selecting the combinational method, you can create the scenario. So this is where the propagate instances we use, right? And this allows you to choose any specific combination and you will want to add in your test case, right? let me show you that how you can create the propagate instances. Let's move to the Tosca. Let me delete the previously created things. Okay, so this is the all we have. Let's generate one instances through the orthogonal, right? It has created. Now let's suppose these are instances are here, right? Let's I have added two more instances, and this is for the alpha testing people credential, right? And I have added one more. This is the beta testing. All right, so I have added two more things, right? And I just wanted to create a scenario and the instances under the test sheet for this two user ID, right? So and you can choose any of the scenario, like taking as a reference for this two email ID. So I'll check this two, hold the control, select this two, and go to the top level instances under the test sheet and choose anyone, right? Let me choose this TCD second one, 2, right? I have choose this one, and click on the right click on that thing, and there you'll see propagate instance, the second option, right? So when you click this propagate instance, the scenario, the data sets are going to be created. See, we aren't selected the complete instance or generate instances, right? But the data set will create. See, it has been created, right? This is why we use propagate instance when you don't want to create any wanted to choose any combination method. So why what is the reference? While if I choose this one, what happened? If I choose the second thing, third one, what will happen? See, you choose the second one, so what is going to happen? This is the second one. It will have the password, and it will have the login message successfully won. So if you have selected any of the attributes and you have taken the reference of the second thing, the other two created instances will have the same thing, will have the same instances selected, right? So these are the login. Okay, let me bring that one. So this will have the logged in successfully won, same as this reference top instances, right? And this last one is also having the same, see, like that, right? Let me select this fourth one. So the fourth one is having the straight through thing in the login message. Let me choose that one, and let me show you how it is going to do, right? Select this hold the control and select the instances, hold one reference attributes, and then propagate the instances. Okay, right? So I have selected that, and let me click on this propagate instances. All right, so when I selected this fourth one, so see, all the two are having the straight through reference. So this is why when I have selected this one, it will have this login message, same as this scenario 2, right? So this is the propagate instance. In the example also, say I have selected in the example also, I have selected the 18 and the female, right? I have selected this 18 in the left panel, 18 and the female, and I have selected the suburb as a reference. So after that, when you when you select the top level as a reference and right click, the propagate instance will be there. So when you choose this propagate instance, this 18 and this female are going to be there under your test sheet instance level, right? So this is why we use this propagate instance. Okay, another thing you have, this is also this is the show the instance uses, how many times and how much that the instance is used in your test sheet, and how to filter your instances and how to delete the instances, right? So let me show you practically. All right, so for that thing, if you wanted to see how many times your instance is used, you just have to click on this column and go to the column chooser and select this instance uses, right? I have selected this instance uses. So what is going to happen in this instance uses, so this is my attribute, right? And this attribute shows that this all instances are used with the 100%, right? This is used for the one time, this is used for the one time, this password is used for the 6 times because I have the 6 scenarios, and for the all 6 scenarios I have used the same password, right? And this login successfully have used for the 4 time, right? This one for the straight through. See, if you see here also, you can find out first time here, second time here, and third 4 is the last. So this will show you that your instance is used for the 4 times, right? If let's suppose you have created one instance and that is not being used, it will show that like a 0% and 25 25 25, these 3 instances are used, so that this is why we have a 75% completion here. This haven't used, so that this is why the complete 100% is less by the 1/4. So this is why we see 75 only here. All right, so the second thing is a filter, right? Go to the column chooser and select the filter from here. When you select the filter, let's suppose I just wanted to see a specific thing from this filter. If I just wanted to see the data sets for the QA1, I'll uncheck all and I'll select this QA1, right? What happened in this case, this will show you that your data sets for the QA, right? You can see this is the data set for the QA. Again, you can choose the any other. If I'll choose the production, it will give me the scenario and the instance of a production one. Likewise, you can go to the instance also, and here also at the attribute level, here also you can apply the filter. I just wanted to see login message one. See, this is not going to happen because for the developer credential, you will see the log message successfully to always. So if I choose the 1, nothing is going to be there, right? So this is the filter. This is we use to identify how any specific instance, any specific scenario. And to delete the instance, the same thing, you can click over here and select this delete option. It will be deleted. Or also you can choose this right click to on the instance combination to delete this all instances in one go, right? And this filter things, this is here, and if you wanted to remove it, this too, you can remove it from here. Just select and drop it to this box, right? This will be going to remove. All right, so this is some in today's lecture we have discussed some more topics for the test case design, right? And in the next lecture I'll show you how you can create the classes, what are the benefits of using classes in Tosca.